Alright guys, welcome back. It is first thing in the morning up here in Maine. It is pretty chilly. It's about 32 to 34 degrees out. I'm going to be trolling for brown trout. There is some brook trout in here. I'm getting ready to set out my second lead core rod, which has my favorite spoon on it. This is an orange with black dot spoon. I hand painted that myself, and it is a brown trout killer. And I'm only going to be trolling for about 3 hours, maybe 4 today. So just a real quick morning. And my initial plan is I'm going to be using lead core rods, and I'm going to be focusing around 30, 40, 50 feet of water. I will go shallower if that seems like that's where the fish are, but my initial plan is that water depth, and I'm going to be down anywhere from 15 to 30, 40 feet. And if I get a fish, I'll tell you guys what I was at. And my speed, I'm going to be around 2 to 2.5. I'm just going to be trolling spoons. I'm not going to be trolling any bait today, so my speed is going to be around 2 to 2.5. And we're going to get right to it, guys. Hopefully find a fish or two. Got something going on this rod. Yep, fish. Yep, fish on. Yeah, it's a small one, but it's a fish. 9 minutes into trolling, and this one I was only down 3 colors and 40 feet of water. So I was down about 15 feet, and I was going 2.2 miles an hour. Feeling a little heftier the closer it gets. Little trout. Oh, it was a brookie. Dang it. That was a little brook trout. That was like a little 12-inch brook trout. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. That killer spoon, orange with black dots, always gets it done. And I did mark a couple fish just before I caught that one, so that may have been one I saw on the graph here. That was a real faint hit on that fish. Normally I can feel it through the rod holder here, because I have it touching my seat and I can normally feel them. That one I couldn't feel. I looked over and I saw it bouncing. Oh, there's a fish. That's a nice fish. Oh, if this is a trout, this is going to be a monster. If this is a trout, this is going to be a brute. Crushed it. I'll be shocked if this is a small fish. He's actually turning the kayak. This thing's actually really messing with my steering. I was in 33 feet of water, down about 15 feet, 15, 18. I am hoping this is a trout. If this is a trout, it's going to be a nice one. Could be a bass. Brown, brown, nice brown. Nice brown, get in the net. Got him. Not quite as big as I thought, but it's a solid one. Alright, just gonna get straightened out real quick. Hopefully I'm out on bottom with that lead core. Alright, let's try to get a look at this fish. Nice brown, exactly what I'm looking for. Just barely hooked. It's a solid brown, guys. That's what we're looking for. That's probably an 18-inch brown. Exactly what we're after. Just gonna get a quick picture of him, then we're gonna let him go. All right, off, no problem. All right, there we go. First fish down. That same spoon, guys, I'm telling you, if you guys are trolling and you're having a hard time hooking up, try to find a spoon that looks like that. It's a killer spoon up here in Maine. It works in just about every lake I fish in. I haven't found a lake that spoon doesn't work well in. And that was a feisty brown. That thing, I thought it was going to be 3 or 4 inches bigger than that, but I'll take it, not complaining. So already we're kind of noticing a depth pattern. You know, these fish are hanging anywhere from 15 to 20 feet down, and I haven't got hit on this deeper one. I'm running this one a little deeper. So if I get one more hit off this rod, I'm going to reel this one up and we'll probably stick around that 15-20 foot mark. And this is the other spoon I'm using, a half chartreuse, half orange. And haven't got touched on it that I've seen. Maybe because I'm running a little deeper, who knows. I'm going to try one more pass with it. And then I'll change out to an all orange if I have one. Oh, got a hit. First hit off this rod. Good solid thump. It didn't get it though. Oh, yep, fish on this one. Yep, fish on. There's a chance that this one hit and I saw it on that rod over there. Good morning so far, guys. I'm only 26 minutes into trolling. Missed that brookie, caught that brown, and I'm hooked up again. And same deal, I was down 3 colors, so that's about 15 feet. I was in 35 feet of water, going 2.2 miles an hour. My leader. It's a solid fish, guys. This thing is staying down. Looks like a brown. Have a nice brown, guys. Just in the bottom jaw. Alright, there we go. Another nice brown. Both the same size as the last one. So 2 fish in 27 minutes. Lost a third. Marking fish everywhere. It's shaping up to be a fast and furious morning. I misplaced the straps that I used to strap in my rod holder here. So if you guys see that moving around a little more in the last couple videos, that's why. And I think what happened is I probably got hit on this side and I saw it on the other side because it probably moved the rod holder, would be my guess. I'm gonna swap this one out. I haven't got a touch on this. Maybe they don't like the chartreuse. Maybe that's what's turning them off. For this one, we're gonna try a gold and orange. I don't have another solid orange and black one. I was gonna paint some up before I came out, but I didn't have time. So we're gonna drop the chartreuse and see if that makes a difference. So real quick, guys, while I'm in between fish, I'm just gonna try to answer a question I've got several times this spring and summer. Since I posted them couple brown trout trolling videos, I've got a ton of questions about how I target them and what I look for. And to be honest, what I find with brown trout is you can find them things pretty much anywhere. And that goes spring, summer, fall, and winter. I've caught brown trout all 4 seasons. And to be honest with you, you never know where they're going to be. If the bait's in shallow, they're going to be in shallow. If they're out deep, they're going to be out deep. I've caught them in as little as 6 feet of water in the winter time, and I've caught them as deep as 50-55 feet, both winter and spring. So to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of rhyme or reason when it comes to brown trout. What I look for is an area that I can bounce between shallow water and deep water, and I tend to focus initially on the mid ranges. Like right now, I'm kind of on the edge of a 50-foot deep hole over here, and I'm in about 40 feet of water. It goes down to about 50 to 55. Oh, there's a fish right there. There's a fish. I don't know how I got that fish, guys. That was pretty ugly. Just want to say again with my rod holders, in case you guys missed it earlier, I misplaced my straps that tie them down, so it's been kind of a pain. I just have a small rope wrapped around it right now, but that's why it's looked a little ugly on the last couple fish. And we have another brown. Oh, come on, come on. Got him. Nope, I don't. All right, this fish is probably gonna get off. It's my fault. I reeled up way too much. Got him. All right, both that same size brown. Getting a bunch, you know, in that 16 to 18 inch range. And just to summarize, guys, I got cut off there because of that fish. Basically what I look for when I target browns, and really even brook trout, is I always go to the part of the lake where I can bounce around between deep water, shallow water, mid-ranges. You know, I look for rocky points. I tend to not focus on just one depth. I'm always moving, changing depths. I've never been a fisherman that sticks to what I had good luck on last year, you know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I'm always bouncing around, and it's the same with bass fishing, pike fishing. I never stick to one area of the lake that I had good luck in. I never stick to one depth. With the exception of this colored spoon, I do tend to stick to that just because I've trolled so many spoons, and that's always a killer color for me. But that's basically how I can answer that question, is I just bounce around a ton. I don't stick in one area. So hopefully that helps. I know a bunch of you guys are asking, you know, what I look for when I fish for brown trout, and that's the best way I can answer it. Oh, there's a fish. First one off this rod. There we go. This one was down a little deeper than the other one. This one was down probably 20 feet. I dropped it down off camera there. And this one by far, guys, feels the biggest. I was in 33 feet of water, going about 2.2. Yeah, just about the same size. Alright, perfect. This one's a little shorter, but substantially chunkier than the other ones. That's a fat, chubby fish right there. A little shorter, but got a little more meat on him. Alright, first hit off this rod, guys. It's all been its counterpart over there. And this was the golden orange. Yep, fish. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Dang it, that was a solid hit. I was in 45 feet of water, down about 25. Dang it, that was a solid hit. Alright guys, we are wrapping it up. It is almost 10 o'clock and the bite has pretty well shut down for the morning. As soon as that sun came up, I could see that fish progressively going deeper and deeper. And my last couple trips through this area, I only marked a fish or two, where I was marking like 20 to 30 earlier in the morning. So the fish are pretty well scattered, and I had to get out of here anyway around this time, so I'm going to call it good. But overall, it was a heck of a morning. That morning bite was pretty insane. I think if I would have got here even earlier, it would have been probably even better than what I found initially. But we're going to wrap it up there, guys. It is September 19th, and I have another weekend of trolling up here in Maine. Most of the lakes that I troll shut off at the end of September. You can't fish them, and that's when I swap over to most of my river fishing for trout and salmon. So I'm getting pumped for that. I'm hoping to do at least another trolling video or two before the season ends. But we're going to wrap it up there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.